And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Clark Gromberg. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Just about to get started.
Leading off tonight
Mike
for
McGinnis
Washington,
digging
right
in for the
fielder,
Nationals.
Mike McGinnis.
McGinnis turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
2-2 now. High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
So digging in, Frank Buckman. Sliced hard but foul.
But the big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Lucius Franks. And now up for Washington, Robin Davidson. Foul ball there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one missed. And that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kevin Dunning.
Runner on at first with one gone. Up now for Washington, Kevin Dunning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when guys struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Lucius France digging in for the Nationals. Man on second, 2 down. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Teddy Chu. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Takes it in for the out.
Second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Christopher McCann. So up next, Jason Comer. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first, Hoffman. The flip to the pitcher covering. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Blair Root.
2 outs, base is empty. Blair Root now at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Richard.
Here's a big power threat. Richard Cano. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone! A two-run blast. His 150th career homer. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Big, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We go on to inning number 2. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now up for Washington, Art McDonald. Swings through that. In the air to left center, Comer should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Liam Bond.
Next to hit for the Nats, Liam Bond. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, Emery Hendricks. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 2-1. Ready to stop the fight outright. No one can settle me. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Will Corson.
Will Corson.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
Batting 7, the catcher, Christopher McCann.
Christopher McCann getting ready to hit. And foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Outside. And the count is filled up. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Batting 8, the
and that one
designated
off
hitter,
the inside edge. You walked him.
Pelletier.
One down. Scott Pelletier, the next to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. France settles underneath it. 2 away down.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Chris Jucko.
Chris Chacon up next for the Astros. McCann off the first with 2 away. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Davidson under it, and that's the inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Go Bob.
Homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby?
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Mike McGinnis.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Mike McGinnis. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Frank Huffman.
Here's the first baseman, Frank Huffman. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Nationals go quietly. And our score remains 2-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Monte Urbina. Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, number
Jason
23.
Comer will hit next. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
High fly ball out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
Next to switch hitting first baseman, Blair Root. Ball to strike. Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1.
Was the second that I knew I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5 if I was coming home to you. Now I'm in heaven.
Back here in Houston, out of the fourth, Robin Davidson digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. This one popped up. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Kevin Dunning.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Kevin Dunning. The Nationals down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cano on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next to Washington, the second baseman, Lucius.
Now it's the second baseman, Lucius France. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one in the air, right field. Dives, but it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the left. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Houston. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter,
right
Richard
number
Cano.
9, Richard Cano.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Slider misses outside. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
For the Astros,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Dan Rutherford digs in now. And a 1-1. Swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On a bounce right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, number 3.
2 down, bases empty. Will Corson up next for the Astros. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's outside. Ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Astros,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Marlon McGruder.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Now it's the shortstop, Arden McDonald. The 2-1. Popped in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman.
Up now for Washington, Liam Bond. The Astros up by a run. We're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the pen down there. Dan Coffey, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Tackett, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Emory Hendricks now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher,
A.J. Galvan digging in for the Nationals. 2-1. And a curve is down and in. Is on the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Comer has a beat on it. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Christopher McCann.
Gotta win it all like we supposed to. Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only game with the dudes that I'm close to. I don't ride a wave, I just float through. Drawing up the plays like a coach do. Come against the team, better pray like the Pope do. Cause we'll turn your little beef into tofu. We tryna rise to the top. Real recognize you ain't squad, you the op. Drip on walk.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Scott Pelletier up next for the Astros. Pitch misses. 2-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Vinny Merced preparing to come on if needed. Guzman, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Hendricks settles under it. 2 up, 2 down. And you can sense the frustration.
Up next
Cold
for the
streak
Astros,
continues.
the second baseman,
Chris Chacon up next for the Astros. Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shaping amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to painting memorized that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that.
Now pitching for
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Kenneth Tackett.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Mike McGinnis digging in for the Nationals.
Number 19, Mike McGinnis.
Here's a 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here is Frank Huffman. Step off, throw to first. McGinnis dives back in safely. The 1-1. The breaking ball misses outside. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a curve misses outside. And now it's 3-2. The Nats with the tying run on at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel like 4 more.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One out man at first. Robin Davidson, the next to hit. To the right side. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Kevin.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kenneth Tackett won't go any further, and a good job from the opener. Didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Astros,
pitcher out of the bullpen
number
for the
26,
Astros, Noah Bridges.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Dunning. just missing there. And the count's full.
That's a really good take.
And it's second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
I've been in the city that goes Delta, fighting away with the chill, howling at the blue light, yeah, howling at the stars.
Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Monte Urbina. The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
On the ground to short, McDonald. Now a jump throw. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Blair Root.
So digging in, Blair Root. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, number 9.
Stepping in, Richard Cano. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Lucius France. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Arden McDonald.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Arden McDonald. One now. And strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got up the chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Liam Bond will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Corson under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for the
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jimmy Guzman.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dan Rutherford.
The shortstop, Dan Rutherford.
Swings through that. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andres Chacon, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Velasquez also throwing. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside. Three-two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ground ball at first. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
It was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of with your infield. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Will Corson up next for the Astros. That clips the corner. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Christopher McCann. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Scott Pelletier digs in now. This splits between April and May there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Guzman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-2, and there's a ball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston.
Now pitching for
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Ryan Askew.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Digging in, Emery Hendricks.
the left fielder,
This guy, a
Hendricks.
player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, A.J. Galvan. This one in the air right field. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
To second, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. In and over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Andres Chacon.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, one-run game leading off, Chris Chacon. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Back to the top of the order now. Monte Urbina up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Vinny Merced getting ready to go. Next pitch misses, and a count now even up. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. In the air to left center, Davidson turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Nats 1. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. On now.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's a 1-2. Upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And now the center fielder, Robin Davidson. The Stros trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Nationals cleanup hitter, Kevin Dunning. Dukes, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The Nationals down to their final strike. Ripped to right. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo soy Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que le pidió al sol. Con neo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi maneo, pero yo soy Coco, ustedes Viking.